Hey, do me a favor. Hit subscribe real fast. I'll wait. It's right down there. One of those sides. I don't know what your computer looks like. Press it and then join us for this episode. Radu Bondar joins us as we play WTF and a brand new game called What That App Do. Man, I gotta find a better way to say that.
The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem, nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome, everybody, to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, episode 960. Man, deja vu. Slade Ham, Jerry Wayne Longmire, Trey Tudson, across the table from me, Radu Bondar. Welcome to the show. We have a lot of things to get to. This is currently October. Trey and I are traipsing across Europe. We are probably in the middle of, where are we right now? We're probably still in Poland.
Oh, no, I'm just excited to be there.
I'm so happy you're with me.
I'm going to come back humble.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Right?
This is you are not coming back.
Shot. No shot.
We have some games to get to. This is going to be a fun episode. Radu has brought a game that we have not played. Jerry Wayne has a game that we played only if you were fortunate enough to be at the live episode we did at Darwin's that night. Were you able to play this game with us? So it'll be brand new to some of you. That was an interesting evening.
It was a night
Boy, that was a
Slade
night.
does not want to return to.
The night we never speak of.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what? We'll talk.
Darwin's just a hard place to do a live podcast like I'm thinking of, or was this a weird night?
Darwin, there were a lot of reasons why it was less than perfect.
You always know when shit was way worse than this when people start whispering what happened. Well, there's
this
a lot
is
of
the
shit
thing.
that took place. And
But no. We've actually, out of all the live podcasts we've done out there, I mean, it's most of them. It's usually it's a decent environment when you set it up. It just there were a lot of other compounding factors.
Yeah.
So let's get into some stuff. We have some whiskey from Old Humble Distilling Company that we are drinking. Good suppliers of many things, whiskey for us here at the podcast, and we're going to get into some of their new varietals as they come out. Vaultsoflore.com is our sponsor. Nobody?
vaultsoflore.com.
Can I get some echoey here?
Vaultsoflore.com.
Act like we're not an 80s band. Vaultsoflore.com.
The Ricky Gervais part.
That is the website. If you go to vaultsoflore.com, you can get a link over to the Amazon page. It'll give you a link over to the book. You can buy it on Amazon. It will come in. It's a tome, a big book, and it will have a healthy place on your bookshelf. There is lots of stuff to dig into in there.
It will keep you busy a minute.
That's right. You read. You have finished it. I
Yeah,
am
Trey
almost
me into reading it.
there.
Bro.
So,
I was
I
gonna
can't
read
even
it
say.
anyways.
But basically,
it's you and I are into the same shit.
Yeah,
Trey's
well, I like
over here
fantasy
reading
stuff.
historical
What?
fiction, and nothing. It's good shit.
Historical fiction?
Historical nonfiction is what I meant to say. Like you're into educational shit, and sometimes I like fucking wizards who make birds pop out of their
He's
hands
into
or whatever.
educational shit unless it's science.
That's he doesn't believe in it. He's into it.
dude, I'm reading this book on boats.
It's a
Almost convinced.
textbook.
I'm almost convinced. As soon as I get past buoyancy, I think.
You won't get past buoyancy. They go. You go. Stop at
The
Hull.
white man's magic.
Dude, I said it. The
Stop
Jesus
at Hull.
ships.
Jerry Wayne Longmire. The game is WTF. I know nothing about it right now. Tell me. Enlighten me.
WTF is a game where I will give you guys, the cast members and the chat when they're here, the details of a news story. And once we make it through that story, I'm going to ask each one of you for your opinion on whether this story happened in Texas, Florida, or just some state that starts with a W.
Those would be the W, the T, and the F.
I gotta
Pieced
ask
it
the
together.
stupid rule follower questions. Does the District of Columbia fall under that?
Well,
Or
is
call
it a W, a T, or an F?
We call it Washington D.C.
C.
Right? So it's
Yeah, that's fine.
it's fine. Okay. All
Counts.
right.
D.C. rings
So
in.
Chocolate City's in.
It's
There
not
you
the
go.
answer, but
I'm not even sure the
clearly
name on
I
the W
hadn't thought
states.
of that. So we'll get started with our first story. We'll go through it and then kind of give everybody an intro to it. So young Jordan Cardella was so upset that his girlfriend left him that he asked his best friend to shoot him in the back 3 times in order to garner sympathy from the ex and maybe win her back.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
3.
good plan.
Oh, well.
3. I don't know why 3. What kind of gun?
Washington D.C.
His friend refused but referred him to another friend that was willing to do it for some pills. We all got that one friend. You know what I mean?
Why is all of our friends Radu?
But they better be real prescription grade. None of that press shit, okay? If I'm stabbing you, bro.
Shooting.
So
Shooting, whatever.
So pill friend shot him once, and he slumped over. He missed and hit him in the arm. He slumped over, and he begged him to shoot him again, but pill friend changed his mind, said he was done.
Oh.
In the meantime, somebody
Drew a
called the
coke
law
line
on
in the
them,
sand.
and they both went to jail over it, of course. And the funny thing was, Jordan says he would have just shot himself, except he was a felon, and he wasn't supposed to have a gun.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta admire his stick-to-itiveness and his unwillingness to go back to jail.
He was trying not to fuck up probation.
That's strong.
Yeah.
but
But
get
wait,
the girl.
here's the question: is it legal to have someone shoot you, or to shoot someone if they ask you?
Well, no. And the other funny part about that was the guy that shot him with his gun that he wasn't supposed to
To
have.
have.
Well, I mean, just goes to show you that first guy was onto something. Wait,
How do you
so-
think the
So
friend
funny.
feels that said no? He's like sitting in his apartment right now, like, my friends are assholes.
Asshole.
Oh
Yeah.
my, these guys I used
He's
to know.
probably fucking the girl.
Of course he is. The only smart one in the city, whatever city of Florida I'm going to go with.
My answer
And
changed. With,
feels very Florida.
The dumber they got, the more Florida that
It
became.
feels Jordan feels like a Florida
But
name.
but it is illegal to shoot someone if they ask you.
I'm not 100%
If you
sure
said
on that.
shoot me in the leg, could I do it and get away with
not
it?
in a city limit, definitely. That's the problem. That's the first problem.
Discharging a firearm
Yeah.
within the
And
city
especially
limits?
if you're a felon, probably no.
Okay. You can't even go to the range if you're a felon.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have a gun.
But if if it's legal to go to the range, it should be legal to shoot you in the leg if you ask.
If they went out to like a campground or some property or something.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't think the
really-
where's the question.
I don't
That's
really-
that
I
is the
don't-
legal question, though.
Is it?
That's
it?
probably the legal
I
question.
mean, Dick Cheney shot that guy while they were bird hunting.
That was
but
in the
he
face.
didn't ask
yeah.
him to.
Oh, that's true. And he didn't get in
I don't
trouble
think
for
he asked him to.
You don't know.
But he was also ex-vice president.
No,
of the
yeah,
United
but
States.
no, he was vice president.
was current vice
He was.
president,
This was
that's
like
right.
2003 or something.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. I don't know. That's a man.
So,
What a
so
ballsy.
Slade is coming in with a
I'm
strong
coming in with Florida. I got to go with Florida
It
based on
feels
their
like-
stupidity.
Jordan feels like a Florida name.
It
I feel
does.
where you're coming from there.
It
There's a lot of
does.
guys in Florida named
A
Jordan.
lot of girls named there. That's a popular
Yeah.
name. And
What do you think? Let's go to Rodney. Fuck it.
Every line of every new piece of information in that story, it changed my answer.
it unfolds like an
Yeah.
onion.
Yeah, because I was like, and then we got to pills, and I was like, well, Florida, duh. And then, but then it was like, no, they were worried about the law, and I was like, that can't be Florida.
Oh, that's right.
Doesn't make any
That
sense.
concern for
Yeah, all of a sudden Wyoming's in play and stuff like this, but I'm like, it just feels Texas. If we have to split the line
Yeah.
between these W states and
Texas.
Florida, probably Texas.
Texas. Okay.
And I
Texas
said,
got a lot
and
of
that's what I was thinking. East Texas.
East
Ooh.
Texas specific.
It's got
Well, now
a
you're
it's
just
got a
being
Jerry
hurtful.
Wayne vibe to it.
Now you're just being
Well, because look, we're mixing in drugs, knowledge of
Yeah.
the law,
Yeah,
right? But also willingness to commit crime.
yeah. It's got you written all over
And
it.
not
It
just
wants
fair.
to be
Well, hang on,
smart,
here's-
but it can't.
Here's where the Texas comes into play. I will not change my vote, but I will amplify yours. The willingness to get shot 3 times is
That's
a
real
Texas
Texas.
thing.
yeah, but the simp shit to get a girl.
Bro,
leans
but
more
now
towards
hang on.
Florida.
Until
It
you
does.
take into account that they're Texas women we're talking about, in which case, shoot me 3
That's
times.
right,
They're
yeah.
kind of hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I agree. Texas.
Well,
has
you're all
the-
wrong.
God,
Uh,
dog it.
You touched on it. You were so close, but this
Touched on
happened in Wisconsin.
Ooh,
You like touching on shit.
a cheese state did this shit.
There's
Did
meth
they?
and pills in Wisconsin, believe it or not.
I get that. I've been to Stevens Point. It's
Okay,
scary.
that's fair.
I didn't know there were guns there.
I
but
didn't- yeah,
there is
you-
meth
yeah.
and
2. One of
pills.
them's in this
But it
story.
does make sense.
and
No,
the
it
other
does-
one wasn't used in this story, but almost.
It does make
Another
sense.
kid had to bring one from Illinois to shoot somebody.
That's-
Remember?
That's so funny.
Well, because outside of Milwaukee,
His name was Jordan.
just
wasn't
But yeah,
farmers.
but real talk.
oh shit.
Was it?
Real
No, I
talk.
can't remember.
How do they get the holes in the cheese?
Thought about that.
By asking
Oh,
a friend
shit.
for a couple pills.
Hold
You got to
still.
get it real depressed.
Hold still.
Break it up with its other cheese girlfriend.
I
this
love
is
shooting
this is
cheese.
my.
That's what it sounds like when
I
they
would
shoot through
say,
it.
When I was researching these, this is the story that most tickled my fancy, because it's just one of utter rage and contempt.
Okay, where do you keep your
Uh,
fancy?
Police, huh?
Where do you keep your fancy?
It's down yonder.
right.
So police
Yonder.
in this undisclosed location are searching for what is described as a 300-pound, white, sweaty man in a black wife beater who at 6 p.m. in the evening got enraged and began cussing about the heat and then walked up and ripped a running air conditioner out of the window of a Habitat for Humanity office trailer while it was running. He then stuck it in the back of his Dodge Intrepid and drove away. The police are still searching for him, but the police news release said that he may no longer be sweaty because he now has the air conditioner.
Oh my God.
Galveston, Texas.
One.
He named a city.
Before I even ring in, it wasn't until you got to the end of the story that I realized it was not a 300-pound sweaty white man and a black wife beater. Don't touch my goddamn hand again.
This guy in Trey.
Look, it's Ralphie May and Ray Rice.
Yeah, exactly.
What's funny is when I read the story, I had to reread that part like 3 times.
Boy.
I was like, what are they saying
In
there?
and
I don't
Ann
think
sound
you
a
can
lot
put that in
alike.
print.
That's Ray Rice and
felt
Ralphie
racist.
May. That's hysterical.
What the fuck are they calling this?
That's insane, though, right?
Yeah,
Like
fuck
a
that.
running area. The air
Trey and Jerry.
Yeah.
Like, why are they addressing these guys by either their worst quality or their worst action?
Yeah.
I just love that news release where they're like, we don't think he's sweaty anymore. Now that's the air conditioner.
I love the first thing he did when he jumped in before he got away was install it.
Yeah. Like,
Hey, due to that heat, he gonna turn into a black wife beater. I'll tell you that shit.
You ever seen somebody with a window unit hanging out of their car window?
oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a very Texas thing.
In Galveston, Texas.
That's a very-
That's
Have
where
you
I
not?
saw it.
No, I've never seen
Oh,
it
it's
unless
very-
it's like like a delivery truck.
I saw
No.
a Chevy Caprice with a generator strapped to the top of that son of a bitch running a AC unit out the back window.
It's a strong
know.
move. If you don't have I didn't
And
have
that
AC in
dude
my car
sat
for.
in traffic like he wasn't ashamed of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
was
my
right
God.
beside him, and he was singing Kanye. Like,
If you
it
have-
was just the most normal shit.
I
in the
love
world.
Jerry, bro. He puts hard R's on everything. He put a hard R on a window. That's fucking crazy.
What?
You said window. That's all. I'm like fucking with you.
Oh, I do say that.
I
so.
know. It's all good.
No, Trey's
fucking
just
with
making
you.
the point that if you weren't actually a window, you couldn't say that.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, why not? I'm a winter lover.
No, I'm winter lover.
I spent a lot of time on Winders. I know all the Winders live around me. Winder, please.
Winter, please. Oh shit.
This is the essence of what this podcast really is.
Yeah,
Find different ways to get around to.
We're trying to
Different ways
find
to say things we should.
structured ways to get to this.
Yeah. Winter.
So what? We'll start with Trey this time. What's your vote? You already said
Galveston,
Are
Texas.
you serious?
Sounds very, dude.
Did you
They
see the guy?
they arrested a dude that was handcuffed to a horse. You telling me that this doesn't sound like some shit they would do?
Okay.
Send
Yeah.
the dude to jail 1800 style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Slade ham.
Remind me the story.
It's a 300-pound wife beater. No,
300-pound black wife beater steals an air conditioner from some charity.
It's okay. So I'm gonna take a cue from the air conditioning theft and assume that was a crime of passion and necessity, which automatically puts it in Florida or Texas. There are no W states that need air conditioning this goddamn badly. So I'm gonna go with, because Florida was wrong earlier, I'm gonna go with Florida again.
Florida. Because it's wrong earlier. I'm going with that again.
She got Papa.
Radu, how are you feeling? on
all
this?
right. Can I ask a question? Do you know? I don't know
It's
what,
Washington, D.C. No, I'm joking.
what's Habitat for Humanity. I've heard that a lot. but I
They're a
don't-
charity that builds houses for people that lose their houses in storms and through bad choices.
all right.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit
now
like
all,
If it was wetland habitat for humanity, it would be Florida for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you put us in Hurricane Alley or some sort of tornado situation.
Mhm.
This is the really tricky part that I just thought of. W states include West Virginia.
Ooh, some
Which is-
trickiness.
Well, they do now.
West Virginia.
There's a lot I didn't take into account when I wrote this.
Yeah.
I missed some W
You're
states.
missing a lot of shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Next
West
time I
Virginia.
gotta add Washington D.C. and that other.
And that other. No, we ain't.
It's such a tricky
That
crime,
feels very West Virginia,
doesn't
though.
it?
That
Yeah.
seems like,
You know the only
except I hadn't seen a lot of people run in West Virginia. so
no. The
Oh,
only
that's
facts.
true.
The only facts I know about West Virginia are in that song and then heroin stuff. That's it.
yeah,
That's all I know.
Well, that's about the gist of it.
That's it.
Yeah, and they got a long tollway.
They're also okay. They're also the bottom of every statistic when you read like a census or something.
Yeah, it's literally West Virginia and then Beaumont, Texas.
They're like worst teeth, ugliest mothers, all of
Fattest, saddest,
Yeah.
most depressed. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're fighting my hometown for
You
it.
know what?
Yeah. Corpus Christi comes in strong on a lot of them too.
They do, but they're always.
fattest Corpus Christi has had a death grip on.
Yeah,
for a
but
long time.
they because
They
they
ain't shit to do in Corpus.
but eat at that Whataburger.
They wanted. It was funny. Like they wanted to be Miami, but they're like worse than Galveston.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did you pull that off?
They got worse water than Miami.
Yeah.
They killed Selena.
They're sucky
They
South
did.
Beach. There's just like a shitty.
I don't know
like,
how they're so fat. The food is trash.
It's so
but
it's
it's available.
here's the thing about Corpus. It's on that weird. That's a weird stretch of Texas where I honestly believe the worst Mexican food exists.
Yes.
Wow.
I
and
don't-
one of the most heavily Hispanic populations.
It's very
in the
bizarre,
State.
and I mean that all the way
But
down
none of them are
to.
cooking.
They're doing it in a revolutionary style. They're like, okay, white people, come eat.
That's funny.
It's but this
That's
goes
the
all way-
Mexicans Trump was talking about.
all-
Yep.
Their food is awful.
Felt like it was them.
You can't even
going
make a
there.
A
taco.
lot of Trump flags. in Corpus Christi.
They all kept telling me about the barbacoa, and I just the hype is not. It's not there.
It's not real.
Let me
So
tell you,
what
I've
do
had
what do you
barbacoa.
think, Radu? Where are we at?
I'm going Florida because it's Dodge Intrepid. I just can't see that in any other state.
I agree.
A Dodge Intrepid.
in any other state.
Yeah.
I agree
That's a
with
strong
all
detail.
of you, except we're all wrong. This
God
happened in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Mm.
I don't know how I got hot enough there. Like, you bitch.
But
Come
there's
suck it
3
up,
days
man.
you
It ain't
need an
that
air
hot.
conditioner in
Yeah.
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Global warming's a motherfucker. Global warming is making the South rise again. Like literally.
In the wrong place.
That's so
Has made its way to the Midwest.
Like, I believe that story if it happened in Texas. Like,
Yes! Wyoming?
I've wanted to rip somebody's air conditioner out just because I was mad about it. You know?
Wyoming is one of those states you forget we have.
They tricky like
Like
that.
West Virginia.
I think
Texas,
we got
in
two-
Texas,
we got
what they do
two-
is they just rip the Freon line and get a quick high off
Just
of it
Sure.
and keep going.
and then they put it back in. Like
we,
they
got, we got too hung up on because he wasn't gonna use the AC he just ripped out of. You know what I mean? In his car, he doesn't have the shit ready for it. We should have focused on the nature of that crime. You're like, this is a drug person crime.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
would you have still got to
300
Wyoming?
pounds,
Yeah,
what
but not
drugs are you
Wyoming.
on?
I would have thrown the odds at the W states. There's enough.
300 pounds says opiates.
There
That's
you go.
true too.
300
There's-
pounds
man,
says
there
opiates.
were a lot of red herrings in there.
You got to be fat to
I
be on
know,
those
we-
drugs?
yeah.
That was a
No, but that's one of the easiest drugs to be on and be fat.
Ah.
Yeah.
this like
I
this
mean,
like
I was
reading,
fat on cocaine, but
this
That's
like
impressive as shit.
it really was.
yeah,
It's like this.
It was amazing.
It was-
I put a lot of work into it.
You,
I had to immediately get unhigh and eat.
Sure, yeah. What the fuck?
That's some funny.
When I
got
found
sober
out
up.
Whataburger didn't taste like Coke, I quit eating it.
in the bathroom mirror, trying to enjoy this burger, eating peppercorns.
You love bacon.
Eating pepper.
All right, last one. And I love this story too. The mayor of this undisclosed town recently killed a 12-foot alligator that she believes killed her miniature horse. This is a crime of revenge. She actually stated, like, I think he killed my miniature horse about 3 years ago. So the great-grandmother mayor used a seasoned raccoon, and I don't know what that
A
means.
seasoned raccoon?
That means
Like,
that
did you
means
put Tony Shashers on it?
No, it means you don't wash it after you cook on it.
no. That
That's
means a
the-
raccoon that you've had for 3 or 5 years.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a long enough
You-
time that it
So
understands how to be wily.
goddamn
She
on
used
it.
a
funny.
Romanian raccoon
It's a veteran.
Wait, okay, now hang on. What did she use the raccoon for?
to lure the 580-pound reptile to her
Oh
pond.
no, this was a dead.
Oh, this
sea.
is
where
Lake
she was
Placid.
able
Those
to
got
shoot
hands.
it.
It's like
She lured it to her pond so she could shoot it, and she plans to hang the tail up in her mayoral office and also make some shoes out of it.
Okay, stop. Let me see if I've got all the facts right.
all right,
The mayor of a city
check.
whose dog was killed many years ago
Miniature
by
horse.
whose miniature horse, whose dog was killed.
One of them Shetlands.
But yeah, like a
Yeah,
little,
Shetland
like a
pony.
midget pony. Was killed by
Focusing on the wrong detail.
many years ago by this alligator. She believes.
This is like Captain Hook shit.
So she took a raccoon. Yes, she put a clock in its belly so she could track it. And then by the tick-tock of the clock, she traced it down to this river where she took a raccoon, dipped in, I'm guessing, Tex Joy and Tony Sachery's, or one that's just been to war. But either way, a seasoned raccoon. And
these are white people. This is a paprika raccoon.
She used it to lure the alligator to the shore where she shot it.
To a pond in her yard.
And she shot it.
And she shot it.
To make boots and a purse and hang the tail over her mare desk.
Yeah.
As revenge.
And also great-grandmother.
She's a great grandmother?
She is a great-grandmother.
Let me check, please. Northern Wisconsin.
This is...
Right? Doesn't it feel like something close to Detroit?
It does. It does.
Except for
It
the
does.
lack of alligators.
And that's the tricky
They got
part.
lakes. What is he talking about?
That's the tricky
Nah,
part.
that's not where alligators live.
They got a...
They in water. They everywhere.
No.
Different
no,
water.
no.
Dude, lakes is just
You
upper
take
swamps.
a picture of an alligator for me in Poland.
Yeah, that's there will be no no. There
Put
won't,
money
no,
on it?
no, we should. But you could
He's gonna go
you
to the
could
zoo.
No city zoo.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I Trey, I'm just
You got to find a guy.
be wrong.
There's an animal guy.
I'm wrong.
The that's gonna be my new ringtone. The point there's God damn it.
What was you lost
The
your
point. No, the point is that the alligator is tricky. It wants you to believe that this is a Florida story. And
Okay.
It's but everything else about this is so Texas. This is the most Texan story. This is a revenge story about an animal who's done your mythical. And you let it in with a raccoon. A raccoon. Come on, bro. Who's got more raccoons than us?
That's
They're
true.
literally everywhere. But we have a lot. And a seasoned raccoon.
See,
None
I
of
don't
this
know
is.
what that means.
It means she either took it and literally covered it in things that alligators would
bait
find
it in.
delicious.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what is
Or
that?
she
Eesh.
has an alligator trapping raccoon that she puts in a Kevlar vest like those dogs who hunt pigs.
Oh, okay.
And then
It's well
she gets the
trained.
first shot, and it raccoons that bitch into the fucking.
I just
Use
when
brown
she said
sugar.
season, I was like, what do raccoons like more than eating? Or what do alligators like more than eating?
Regular
Wild
raccoon.
You ready?
Small
Are
animals.
you ready, buddy? Chicken. They do. I shouldn't have said
You
it
remember?
like
You know
that,
what
but
this
they
sounds
do.
like? This sounds like the end of Lake Placid,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Betty White
Oh, yeah,
coaxed
yeah.
that
Yeah.
Oliver Platt hating alligator out of the water.
Well,
I want to see the Martha Stewart recipe for raccoon. She's like, it's whipped butter, brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
That's Paula Dean.
and
I
a
want to
li-
see the
and a little-
Paula Deen
You have to
recipe.
Here's what you
and
do.
a
You
little bit of
put-
N-word.
You got to put 3 sticks of butter, a whole raccoon, a bag of sugar,
I
and
really
then
feel like
we're going
that's-
to make it sweet.
I really feel like that's how Paula Dean said the N-word. She was telling nigga, this shit finna be so good. Like, while she was stirring.
just a dash of racism, but the old we
Bro,
didn't know kind.
You need racism for good food.
That's fair.
No oppression, bad
Oh, my
meals.
God. We only said it while we were cooking.
And sex.
And they were there. They were.
And sex.
They said it back.
We was in the kitchen. Everything goes down in the kitchen.
All right.
Shit, you can't take the heat.
WTF, Radu?
It's got to be Texas or Florida. I don't know where else would have alligators that would
I
have
just
access to
fucking
them like that.
Yeah, he said there's water north of there, so
Yeah.
you might as well
First
go
of all,
with him.
the lakes you're thinking of are in Minnesota,
Right. 1,000.
which is
10,000,
next to
really.
Wisconsin.
Oh, close.
But an alligator has little legs. It's not crossing state lines, and definitely not where.
Okay, bro, these are implants.
Real
These are
talk,
like
though, how'd the
fucking-
alligator get up through Kansas and Colorado and Nebraska and all those? How'd it get up that way? Did it? Maybe it didn't go that way. It
ain't a
went up through
long-ass
Ohio.
river?
I don't really know what
And
the
a
United States
Toyota
looks
Tundra like
This
every
is-
other immigrant.
like on the toll road. It's like, in tow.
God damn, that alligator got dreams too.
This literally comes down. This is what it comes down to me. It's like a gamble on like what state is most likely to have a lady mayor, and it's probably Texas for me.
We've already had one in Houston.
We had in Houston. We had lady governor, so everyone's like, "All right, it don't go that bad." You know, they're like, they
That's
understand.
right. We did. We had
We've
an Ann
seen it. It
Richards.
wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was smart. She's too smart. I didn't like it. But
All right,
it's-
never a state again, but a city.
Yeah, she was way
Cities
too
are
good.
fine.
She was way too
Cities
good.
are fine.
Yeah.
Not
Well, you
giving
can make fun
state
of her,
power.
her niece.
Give them Paris.
Mhm.
That sounds gay.
And the revenge aspect, like Florida, they do all kinds of crime, but
But it's not well thought out.
yeah, it's hedonistic and it's in the moment. Revenge. It's very
yeah.
Texas.
Florida crime is usually done from the back of a riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
Like,
And with
it's-
pills.
Yeah.
And-
or in like a mall,
of
like a
pills
strip mall
involved.
parking
Listen
lot.
carefully. He's shaking you off Florida. That may be a that may be a tell.
It's one of his tails. I'm going Texas though.
Texas. All right. Trey?
Wisconsin. I already
He's
fucking.
hanging
Wisconsin.
his hat on
You're sticking by
the
that.
10,000
Yes.
lakes of
This alligator
Wisconsin.
climbed out of
I
the
know
Wisconsin
shit.
Dells in 30 degrees.
From
So
Minnetonka.
he's,
know
but he's
it.
not going
And
W
ate a
states. He's
horse.
going hard Wisconsin.
He's going. Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody in Texas having a miniature horse, but
I
that
can't
throws
either.
me
Without.
off.
Well, I can.
A lady
but-
mayor.
No, I I can, but also only in the same way I can imagine us raising veal.
Yeah, okay.
Like she's gonna eat that little horse.
Like,
or what
it
do
was
you
just
say?
for later.
Like it might be good in a
I
green
see.
egg.
Okay,
That's
okay.
all.
I see.
That's all. Little smoker. You looking at me? Have you not eaten horse before?
Nah, I don't know. Is veal horse?
No.
No, no.
But
Okay.
I bet we can get you some horse while we're over
It's
there.
tasty.
It's y'all. It's regular, right? In Romania, it's in Italy. I know I have it all the
Kind of,
time.
it was a little stringy,
Little stringy.
Give me horse leg.
but I wasn't
I fuck
overseas.
up horse
That's the
leg.
worst part
Or
to
some
eat.
horse ribs.
There you
Right.
go.
Yeah.
I don't want no horse gut.
Put them horse ribs.
What do you
in
mean
there.
gut?
Horse
What part is the
tongue.
gut?
No, I'm
What's
telling you,
in
yeah,
the gut?
horse belly is delicious.
I don't want horse chitlins. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I don't want regular chitlins. So we
But
good.
you can make
I don't.
burn ends out of that belly.
I don't
you know.
mess with organs at all. I mess with muscle. I'll eat the muscle of any. I mean,
That's the organs.
Yeah.
like I don't.
You eat like a horse's gallbladder?
No, I'm saying I don't mess with them. Like I don't mess with liver.
there are
I don't mess
people
with
eat that
kidneys.
kind
I
of
don't
shit.
mess
You're gonna
with.
find this surprising. I'm the opposite. I don't eat any muscle. I'm all organs.
Yeah, I like the organs.
I like livers. I like
Give me
brain.
some of that
let, me
horse
eat,
brain.
let me eat your lungs.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to eat horse lungs?
Did y'all get together before this to fuck with me?
No, but the organ is the best
No,
shit.
it's
That's where the juice is at.
every organ is spongy. Every organ feels like I'm eating a sponge.
You don't like
I
that?
always defer to
That's
the
my
old
favorite
Bill
part.
Cosby joke when he says chitlins. They misspelled it.
Oh, yeah. Clean way to clean that up. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you had something.
I just love organs. I love eating.
You're serious.
No.
Are
Can
you
you imagine?
bullshitting?
You're
Yeah.
Romanian. I don't know.
That's
This
what-
is
yeah,
like
that's
you
what-
could have been raised on
That's what I
something.
love.
But
I love the shroud of inaccuracy that I could throw on this.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm like, I fuck with
Romania's
organs.
become what was the country that the brother was from in the dude in Perfect Strangers? Balki.
Oh.
Wherever he was from.
Was it Romania?
No, it was a made up place.
Balkans,
No,
maybe.
it was like made up. Balki Bartakamas. It was
Something
like
like that.
one of the some made up Greek island.
I love
or
when
something.
they love to make it like in Grand Budapest Hotel. They made up like a shitty Eastern European country, and you're like, you don't need to. There's ones out there people don't know the name of. Just use
like
one
most of them, but
Yeah.
it's more fun to make
yeah,
something
you
up.
can't insult a
yeah.
shitty town that's already shitty.
Right. That's you got to make one up.
Yeah.
Transnistria is a place.
You would eat pig heart?
What? Hang on, I want
I'm
to
sorry.
find out who won this shit.
Oh yeah. We gotta close it
we
out.
still waiting on.
you got the final tally
Say the
over here.
goddamn
Where'd that last story take place?
You didn't answer yet.
Yes,
I
he
did. I went with the strong Texas because
you
of
did?
the I thought the alligator
You
was a
went with
throw off,
Texas,
but everything else was
Wisconsin.
Texas.
And I went with Wisconsin.
He went with the Wisconsin, and he's copying
the
me.
only two correct answers we've had tonight are you and Rod.
God damn it, we
This
tied.
happened in Livingston, Texas. This is the mayor of
Lake Livingston?
Texas.
That's just up the
This is
street.
close to
Yeah,
home.
Lake
drive
Livingston's
through
a
that.
different town.
But
Li-
Livingston is up 59 or whatever. Yeah, it's
right
past
down the road.
Cleveland, and
yeah. So if you go to the mayor's office, you might get to see an alligator tail.
Bro, if you don't think I'm not gonna stop at the mayor's office the next time I drive through
I just
there
want to meet her.
and show up with a picture.
I just want to meet
I
this
want a
lady
photo under
who
the
sat
dragon
for
tail.
4 years pissed off at this alligator until she come up with a way to get him back.
I have to know the details on this raccoon. That's
I'll
that's
tell
a
you
lot
one of the
unknown.
details.
And
The
you
back-
can make a lot more than one pair of shoes from an alligator. I want to know if she's going to auction the rest of them shoes off on the eBay or something.
No, she's gonna masturbate with the rest of it. That's 100%. She is absolutely wrapped like an iPhone case. Her dildos. There's 100%.
I just feel like this bitch has shot a lot of alligators. If you already know the process, you're like, yeah. First you got to catch the raccoon, then you season it. It's a whole.
that does sound
It's
like.
just in my first gator show.
Why did it take her so many years, though? You know, why
You
was
don't know,
it
how long does
years?
it take to season a raccoon?
I think no. I
Yeah,
think
okay.
this wily old mayor thought that she was like, that's not the right gator. You know what I mean?
you gotta wait. You gotta
Or
put your
is she-
ear up
or
against
is
it
she-
and listen
or
for the
is she
clock.
waiting for re-election?
That's
Is
fine.
I can do this after I get re-elected.
She's like, I got to get
and
117
nobody
votes,
can
and then I'm
do
in the
shit
clear.
about it. I'm on my last term.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it the other way around. She was gonna do it right before the election because it was gonna up her chances.
Boost
of
her.
living.
Exactly.
It is.
That's
it
what I
is in
thought too.
Livingston, Texas.
Everybody vote for the gator killer.
Hey, I don't know if you heard her. Gator killed her horse. Fuck that gator. If I happen to have the luxury of a shotgun come after you about it, lucky fucking
I
me.
bet she's the kind of woman who let the horse in and on the couch too. I bet like the horse could come inside. Little bitty
I don't
horse.
like that
Fucking
sentence.
Bobby Boucher's mama.
Okay, how many horses have you led inside?
None. But I know what their dick looks like.
Oh, obviously.
But thankfully, he did it outside. So there's that. WTF with Jerry Wayne Longmire. Let's
Thanks, Jerry.
y'all want to do another game? I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Radu has a game.
He does have a
Radu,
game.
remember?
Now's a good time to remind you to click subscribe on the YouTube channel button down there. What is it? Subscribe, is that the button? And then
Yes,
there's a
hit
whatever
subscribe
it
and
is.
then hit the bell so that you're notified when we do a new content.
And we
shows
drop
up.
new stuff, man. It is
Yeah.
we are a lot of fun.
It's out
That's
there.
important.
And
We
it's
also have a
about to
drunk
get
dial
heavy.
hotline 323-510
Shot.
Yeah, 323-510-7468. Hopefully we have put that up on the screen and I did not forget the edit. Maybe we did. You can drunk dial us. We'll probably play you on an episode coming up soon. We're in the middle of 960 while Trey and I are in Europe. I should tell you all sorts of things like this is still brought to you by vaultsoflore.com.
And-
That's and
And also, vaultsoflore.com was transcribed in one of the WTF states.
vaultsoflore.com was transcribed from
Benford Sainsbury.
Venford Sandberry in one of the WTF states.
In one of the WTF
Look at this little piece of
states.
trivia.
Yeah, guess that one, guys. and,
Okay,
we'll
one
send
for
you
the
some swag.
one for the people at home. Send us a message. We'll hook you up. We got lots of swag to give away. Radu, your game is called what?
So it's where you take that knife and you got to move around your fingers and you know.
Mumbly Peg.
No, I'm
this
kidding.
is
No, I'm
perfect.
kidding.
It's
See, Mumbly Peg. That's the actual name.
Yeah.
I forgot it.
I've got a Zippo, a handgun,
It's
and
a-
all right.
Me
Anyway.
and my
it's a
cousins used to
traditional
get drunk
remaining
and play
game.
it.
It's
No,
a-
my game is where I tell you the name of an app, and then just based on the name alone, you got to tell me what you think it does. It's called "What That App Do" or "Back That App Up."
Ooh, that's two different. Can we pick?
Go,
It,
big
it could be
fat
either
app.
one of the names.
I don't know which.
Back
I don't
that
know which
app.
one's
Back
better.
that app up has a very specific meaning to it. What that app do also does. And
They're
seems
both.
to fit.
They're just too good. I can't let them
Show
go.
me what
Let's
that
see.
app do.
I gotta use
I
them
want to
both.
say a shout out to Alex Ditch. She's pressing buttons for us in the background, and we
What is this
appreciate
for?
it. A lot of the Houston comedy scene incorporating itself
Ditch
into what
star.
we're doing, and we appreciate them very deeply. Radu, let's get to it.
All right. The first app is called Milk.
Milk.
Yeah.
That is the app.
It's on the App Store. It's on the iPhone, whatever thing. It's spelled MYLK. You know how apps like to spell it all weird.
Ooh.
And you see it on your shit. It's got a 3.6 star review, and you're like, "What does Milk do?" Trey, what do you-
3.6 stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what it does.
What does it do?
It helps you find future gay rights activists.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Harvey would back that app up.
I was weirdly with you, but it's an app for finding bacon. So it's,
Bacon.
anyway, that's whoever played.
Same
Yeah,
difference.
whatever.
I
I probably messed that up. That
Sorry,
was anyway. Carry on.
What's your
Doesn't
guess?
matter. Here's what I'm
I
gonna go
am-
with. I know what we were doing, and I messed that up.
Not as
Anyway,
fucking my head
doesn't
up.
matter.
Go ahead.
Shh.
Go ahead.
It's a this is a weird app. This is a very weird app. Very weird app. You log in and strippers just shoot breast milk right at the camera. Instant.
That
And it
app's
just-
called something different. I got that.
It's
That's different app right there,
That's called
brother.
weaning.
no, that's a
He's like, "You want to share a password?" I got it.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn. I was
God
gonna
damn it,
say
we're
it
on the
for
same
you.
page,
I
yeah.
was gonna say it, whisper it, go Sean Penn. But
Whatever.
but you said it didn't matter.
It
So
doesn't.
it's-
It doesn't.
All right, Jerry. What's
I'm
your-
gonna drink
This
whiskey.
app is
it's so better if we got it right.
this app is a very common app among farmers and country folk. It
Mm.
trains you and shows you how to milk various animals to get the kind of milk you need, whether you want goat milk or raccoon milk or
Oh,
whatever you're looking for.
Can you search by number of nipples? Like, can you narrow it down?
That's a good
Yes.
app right there.
You know what I mean? Where you're like, I have an
That's it.
animal. It's only got 6 nipples, but it's striped. I don't know how to milk it.
Yeah,
and then
you
you
gotta
give it
know
all the
what kind of
criteria.
animal you got, I think, going in.
Well, why are you limiting yourself? If it would help if it had like the Google Lens sort
I
of.
didn't make the motherfucker. I
aspect
just
to-
utilize it.
It's that's right. It's milk.
Jerry wins that round. That's a real good app.
Damn.
First of all, imagine the utility where you're just like, now you just scan whatever varmint or critter you got to milk, and we tell you right away.
Whether it's
Yeah.
good milk or not.
You got to pull the even number titties.
But it's milk with a Y. So it's
You
obviously
ever
That's
what-
milked
just
a
female.
ostrich?
That's
It's
just what-
tricky business. You
Doesn't that
want
make it
instructions.
automatically female?
Right.
or
Well,
something?
milk comes from females, right?
No,
Yeah.
it just means
You
that
get
they-
man milk out there?
Hey, shit. Hey, it's whatever.
You can milk a bull, but that's a whole different thing.
Oh,
But
you can milk
it's a
anything if
different
you're
app.
you can milk anything if you're brave enough.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
still goes good with cereal and a little bit of water.
I can teach you how to do it.
You over here watering
Works
down
in
In
the
the interest
coffee.
of science.
All right, this next app is called Hard Foul. You log in. You're looking for a new app. Apple's like, we got new apps for you. Look at this app. It's Hard Foul. It's spelled regular.
Hard
There's
foul.
a picture of a referee on there. He's like, flagrant 2 or whatever. I don't know what he's doing, but he's the referee. Hard foul.
Oh, well, this is way different than Chicken Fucker, which is an ad I used to go to.
Hard foul.
Yeah, when he first said it, I thought it was just going to be pictures of duck dicks.
Yeah, erect birds. Erect
Like,
birds.
well, where do I find this?
That's
Is it in the App Store?
You're like, I already have all these pictures saved in my phone.
Somebody beat me to the market.
Hard foul.
Probably a threesome app. You know what I mean? Like you bring somebody to come in to judge the threesome.
That's
You know,
interesting.
Hard fouls. A referee. You know. I mean, hey, I'm sorry. I'm speaking from my own experience. I need a referee.
No, I think
in my world.
to that end, I think it's very close. I think it's an app where you type in whatever the last 10 things you said to your significant other are, and it just automatically corrects them all. It throws 10 flags.
Oh, nice.
That's hilarious.
Because they were clearly wrong.
They were
Yeah,
clearly
yeah.
wrong.
But it isolates them and ranks them in hierarchy as to how they were wrong, why they were wrong, and then the 10 personality traits of other people who have also been wrong in that capacity.
I think this app is Trey's dick rating app. Oh, that's hard and foul. No.
That's
Bro, have you ever sent dick pics to your a group chat just to get a gauge on if you should send
With
it
your
or
guy
not?
friends.
Not mine, but I've sent other people's dicks to my friends and been like, "What is it? Do you think this looks good?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a. I mean, I've never sent one. I've never sent one. But like, if you send us it, we should view it and let you know. Like, yeah, Jerry, you should send that. You should go ahead and send that off. That's a good
Preach.
one. I
yeah.
feel
I'm
like
I'll
that's
just-
what
I'll
that
just-
app should be.
I'll
That
just
could be it.
upload
It
it
should-
to hard foul.
That's what a hard foul should be.
I want to be very clear that the first dick pic of any of you that comes through the Whiskey Brothers group chat, you're off the show.
What?
You're off the show.
That's fucking insane.
See how your voice gets all hot?
See how your voice
I'm
gets
testing this.
The contention is
I'm
hilarious.
testing this.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Test it while you're in Europe.
Dick pic.
Just
Yeah.
show up in his hotel room and
that's
hold
how
your
I'm gonna
phone
get
up
left.
with a
He
picture of your
keeps
dick.
hitting. He's leaving me there. That's how I'm gonna get drunk as fuck, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey
Wait, I need
guys,
you to look at
remember
something.
that
He had
app?"
his dick up to the peephole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Do you ever have friends? You ever been in like a group of people or a group chat or something where people just love to every now and again send like something fucked up, like a picture of like 3 dead bodies or
That's
some-
fine.
a severed
Yeah, I mean,
penis.
I'm
or
okay with
something.
that.
It's so funny that people are like, "Yeah, if you send me your hard dick, our friendship's over." But I would love to see like a child wedding bombed in Afghanistan. That's funny. You know what I mean?
So,
Aerial or from the ground? Like I have just don't show me your dick.
bro.
What is that app called?
Photobomb.
Photobomb.
it's just a
Shutterfly still. Believe it or not.
yeah.
I would much rather see a dick pic before, like somebody sent me in a group. They sent the motherfucker that attempted to commit suicide to try to kill themselves, and they landed on their arm, and the whole arm was fucked up. It was just the bone and shit, all the skin, all this shit gone, and this motherfucker was crawling, like waiting on the ambulance, like fucking. What's that show called?
How did
Walking
they
Dead
try to
style?
commit suicide that only their arm got fucked up with? By blender?
I swear to God.
by garbage disposal?
So the video is this: you see the dude on the building, and then you see the dude jump from the building, and then the next thing is this person on the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's
You know what I'm talking about? Like fucked up.
Thumbnail faces and
So
stuff.
give
I
me
ain't
a
into that.
dick any day.
Okay, well,
in that
yeah,
shit.
but my baseline
That's
is that
my
I don't come
ringtone.
from an abusive group chat. I have group chats where if you put a dick in there, it would,
What? With that
Your
beard and
friends
hat?
don't like you enough.
that's
I would think
The closer
your group
you're,
chats is
if you're
insane.
with heterosexual guys, the closer you are, the less respect there is in the relationship.
1000%.
That's how it
true,
works.
true,
Can't
true,
show no
true.
love.
Totally, totally agree with all that.
Show no love. That's how you get a dick
I
pic
just
sitting there.
There's a
But I'm getting me a ringtone that says Trey saying, "Give me a dick any
Yeah.
day."
Give me a dick any day.
And a day.
Shay hit me with that last night.
next app.
Here's
Go
an
ahead,
app.
my bad, go
This
ahead.
app's called Piss Watch. It's not on.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Piss Watch. I'm not gonna tell you how it's spelled. That could be up to interpretation. I'll just tell you the details. The Apple Store has revoked it. It was on there for a little bit. It's not on there now. But Google fucks with it. They're like, you can download this on an Android phone.
Okay,
Oh,
so here's
Go ahead.
because it's my gut says that the real thing is it's just a live stream from a restaurant.
Sure.
That it's just full blown. They stuck a camera in a bathroom, and that's why it's getting booted.
Mhm.
But the real talk, I think, is an app that really tests the waterproofness of your watch.
Ah, I like that a lot.
Is it salt proof?
I don't know, but
So
ammonia
this is-
messes it up.
This is clearly like this is an app for rappers to test their jewelry. That's all the fuck it is. Yeah, if you got a fucking nice ass gold watch, it should look pissy. And it's just like that's all it's for. They just snatched it because of the name.
I think it's like an app. Oh, you go.
I think this is an app to tell you where you can piss outside without
That's a
getting
good
sex
one.
offender status.
Do you see that?
You know what I mean? Like, you go to get out of your car, throw a leak in the middle of the night. It's like, no, elementary school, 20 feet away. Get the fuck out.
Wow.
And if not, somebody should make that app.
That's a
'cause I
good
almost
app.
Jerry
went to jail
Wayne
for it.
Longmire, how are you not in the app?
Do you see?
development
Those are
business?
two good apps, right?
Really
in a
good,
row.
and piss spelled with a Y.
Yeah.
He has really got this figured out.
I thought it was an app like a when you're a consumer that like wants to be wary of with the piss levels in certain soda and foods. You're like, oh,
Are there piss levels?
Yeah, what?
oh yeah, you guys don't read the published piss levels.
I mean, every
Well,
morning I
I'm
get the
going to
paper.
now.
I go to
That's
the.
like the only reason the Better Business Bureau exists. It's like how much piss is inside stuff.
I am rethinking orange juice in the future.
This is the lemonade that would concern me.
Pulpy my ass.
Wow.
This app is called How Feel.
How feel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a.
It's available everywhere.
Goddamn! I'm glad I stopped myself right there.
Yeah, I know where
Boy,
you're going. I heard it. it echoed in my brain. And I went, oh, we can't say that.
Nope, absolutely not.
What y'all?
No, nothing at all. It's an app that connects Asian people with therapists.
Therapist. Oh, I was gonna go with pedophiles. He goes, don't say that. That was what. Oh,
I thought it was a Native American porn app.
What did I say wrong?
That is funny.
Native American porn app.
That is funny.
How feel?
We were here first. Now
really
we're
good.
coming first.
Yeah. How feel?
It's how feel.
How the fuck is that not? Never mind. Fuck it.
Now what? An actual app?
Well, the how I thought it was like the fucking, you know what I mean? What's the fuck? The Catch a Predator show. Like I thought it was something like that, but no. How feel?
I figured it was like an app where you could type in anything and it tells you, like, describes what that feels.
What that feel like? Okay, so if I typed in the word red,
Yeah, it'll give you a multi-page description.
just the qualia of red.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is what it's.
Somebody
Anything.
that's ashy is like Brillo pad. Like it's like it's like rough. You know what I mean?
How feel? Scratchy.
I scratch it. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. Hilarious.
2-day growth. Yeah, like there's
Sometimes you see something, you're like, oh, that's a lizard. I want to pet that. But
How feel?
how does
Slate
that
feel.
feel?
Bingo, don't touch that. That's like it's actually got porcupine skin. Don't do that.
That's exactly how feel.
Or you can take a picture of stuff and it tells you, it's like, oh, that probably won't feel good.
Oh.
Don't touch that.
How
But
feel?
all the answers come from 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
How feel?
Or even
how feel.
how you'll feel like if you eat something. Like what would this make me
Oh.
feel like? Like, bro, that's straight nausea right there. That's you don't want that.
Or you just ask about sexual acts around the world. Like, how feel? Romanian hand job.
yeah.
They're like,
It
danger.
just shows you a picture of that lizard.
There's a guy
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah. Show you the picture of the lizard. That's,
Price, low, danger, high,
yeah.
careful.
Poverty.
Radu and that app have become the robot from
That's so funny.
Lost in Space.
Fucking Terminator glasses.
Wanna do one
Any
last?
more? Yeah,
Any
one more.
Here goes. This app's called Burner.
Burner.
Yeah.
That's easy.
B-U-R.
You put it on your phone and it instantly throws it in the trash. Makes one phone call and kills itself.
That's funny. I thought it was a thing that connects you with drug dealers
Ah,
because
that's
they're
pretty
all on
fun.
burner phones. So you just like, yeah.
You know what? I actually changed my vote. It's a burner app. You turn it on. You set it on the stove, and when your nieces or kids want to pretend to cook with you, it looks like a burner, but it's
That's
not.
funny.
It's the same way. I want to light the candle. You hand them the lighter app.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
yeah,
Here,
yeah.
dumb kid,
There you
do
go.
this. It'll make you feel like
Look
you're doing
at me.
something.
I'm a
Put the pot
caveman.
on my phone. Whatever. You're not fucking up dinner. I got this.
Your thing made me think of, imagine a social network that you can only access from burner phones.
Yeah. Oh.
You can only access when you're not logged in.
Yeah.
That's
Isn't that shit they made for Trump? What's that app called?
Parler.
Parler. Yeah.
It's now called Burner.
Burner app.
Mine was for people that it's a social media, but only for people that are in jail, called Slammer.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Jerry, thoughts?
I don't know, man.
The
I
jail
went the same direction.
Put money
Ray
on my
did right
books.
off the bat. Burner. I mean,
It's a
If
tough
it
one.
was called Burnout, I'd know exactly what it was.
I feel like it could be like a sort
Right,
of,
just everything I've done in my career.
it could be like a sort of Airbnb for stuff that you need for crime. You know, you're like, just rent it from me.
Or an
Yeah.
Airbnb for meth heads. It was like, we are meth friendly.
No, but
Yeah,
like,
more
money
hang on
friendly.
though. What about an Airbnb for safe houses?
Ah.
I mean, all of these are great ideas.
Or an
I kind of want
STD
to create
app.
this app now.
Right? This is, and you just got
Burner,
you.
rob a bank, you can stay here.
But
So
you
you're
just
on
gotta
the lam.
And in the
Wide
closet, you know how like if you rent an Airbnb on the Florida coast, it has in the closet you go find some boogie boards, some floats.
Yeah.
So just that, but with lock picks
Safe
and
crack
getaway
and
cars
tools.
and C4, and I mean stuff you can't
You
trace.
can't tell how many stories the house is. We have 8 windows and doors you can exit out of. Are you on the lam? Come join us at the
There you
safe
go.
house.
Clearly, and all the pictures are just egress
us
and
on
ingress
Burner.
points. Like it's just find us on burner. That's pretty brilliant. I think we have 6 ideas.
Meth head Airbnb is so funny where they're like, what we do, so we come in, we're going to set up, we're cooking Nazi style, so we'll be in and out 2 weeks, and we just defile your basement, and then we get out. $8,000 sound right?
I don't know that we're
Yeah,
not.
we don't have any furniture. It works perfect.
I don't know that we're off on this. I think we could do this for other things too. We could do a heroin crash pad, right? $5 a throw. You
Oh,
could put 25 people in there,
Oh, like
and
a
it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but 5 times 25 is 125. It's the same as putting one regular person in there, but some of these people die, so you have instant
I thought
vacancy.
that was called a hostel.
That's no. You can't do heroin in a hostel.
Oh,
I've been
yeah,
kicked
yeah.
out
No,
twice.
but you can
The-
do it before you get there.
Yeah, but then we kick you out because you
Yeah.
come in all ghosty.
No, that's a good idea. I thought about doing that with like a box truck, like a mobile opium den.
Ooh.
Right? So you want to smoke opium or do heroin, but you got somewhere to go. When you're going to black out and nod off as soon as you get fucked up. So we take you sort of to your places. Not exactly where you need to go, but kind of near enough.
Can we double?
Can you
let-
see those lined up in a row in front of the Grammys?
Oh my God!
Dropping
Absolutely.
people off.
Absolutely. Can we do a mobile Airbnb for hackers where we put you on the 610 loop so no one can trace your signal?
That's funny.
Well, that's a circle. They
yeah,
can
you-
find you.
You need good signal.
Okay, but you could drive around. I mean, it's just as long as you're not on any tower at any moment. It's a hard signal. I'm saying we have the opportunity to create safe spaces for criminals, and I think we're remiss if we don't bring in Radu's criminal family from Romania
We've
to help us
talked
head this
so
up.
much crime these last 2 episodes.
There's so much editing to do. This one's
And
in the
all
ca-
of it's brought to you by vaultsoflore.com.
That's vaultsoflore.com, where we keep all of our stash in the vaults of lore. Go to the website, look up the book Magic Zen. It's Ajit Kalya Volume 1. He's working on Volume 2. We've already talked. I'm excited about it. There is a dedication to the Whiskey Brothers in the front of the book. You should look it up. We've given a couple of signed copies away. I'm keeping the last ones. We might do one more giveaway before it's all said and done. Our Drunk Doll hotline, 323-510. Yes, 323-510-7468 if you want to get a hold of us. Thanks to the Old Humble Distilling Company for giving us whiskey. Radu Bondar for being here. Jerry Wayne Longmire, Trey Tutson, Alex Ditch all the way in the back pressing buttons. Sam Damaris, who can't be here. And the rest of our production crew is not in the room. I think I got everybody. Is that all of our salutations, Trey?
Yep, that is.
All right, cool.
Good night.
Let's stab this baby. Send us whiskey, and we'll see you guys on another episode soon.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.